We're out here where everything started last year in my No Prep adventures. This industrial park out here. This is where we had our first of many races. See any burnouts left over? Doesn't look like anybody's been out here. Just a regular asphalt surface. There's a little bit of crown in the road, as you can see. We're going to see how the car is going to do here. So speaking of the car, last video, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link up here so you can take a look at it. Thanks a lot for everybody checking it out, by the way. Got a lot of reception on that. Really appreciate it. Hope it helps some of you guys out. I was way off on my gearing. I actually was running an 81-19. So what I did the next day is I switched it up to an 87-19, and I was able to hit 50 miles per hour. Definitely lost a lot of acceleration, everything like that. So what I've done today is we're gonna be testing first the 84-19. 84-19, 84-20 seems to be kind of that sweet spot where everybody seems to be falling into. That's what we're gonna test today first, see how it goes. In the car still with some turbo dialed in at the end, I think about 25 degrees. We'll go over that here in a little bit once we start making some modifications. Thank goodness the wireless module will be here on Monday. I wish it would have shown up today for testing. Unfortunately, it didn't, but that's all right. We'll make do with the tablet for a little bit longer. What we're gonna do as far as prep and tire prep here in our little league this year, it seems like King of the Streets really switched that up for everybody. Some people said it made a difference. I think the temperatures really didn't make that much of a difference for people. I think they said it made their cars slip a little more. You can see how shiny it is here and tacky. It's been on there for a few days. It's supposed to lose its shine after about 10 minutes, but it has been setting out in the cold garage. So we'll do some burnouts on there to like burn that stuff off, get everything ready to go here. It's pretty apparent that this slicker asphalt is not gonna take much at all, at least right now. So in order just to get some good hits in, I think I'm just gonna put that spur back up to 87 and take a little bit more off of the hit and just see what I can do to dial that in a little bit more, because that's not acceptable. And that's pretty much all I dealt with was last year, was things just happening just like that. All right, so we're back at the first test spot from the last video. I just had a lot of things go wrong out there. That asphalt is just so cold and so slick that I just couldn't get it to make a pass. Maybe the gearing was too much for right now, just don't know. So I had a couple other things to fix. I had a pinion screw strip out, went up to a 20-tooth pinion, back to the 87 spur, and we're out here again doing some test hits. I just ran a 3.01 at 48 miles per hour. So what I just did is just cranked everything up a little bit here. We're gonna be shooting for 51, 52 miles per hour. I think in the cold spring, if I get to some races, that is a good time to just shoot for. I know that my competition is probably going to be more this year, but I think that's going to work. Plus, I can just do a lot more testing next week whenever I get that actual wireless link, because it'll make things a lot easier. I had to do some body repair on my magnet tape and stuff as well, but everything's good. The other thing is, take a look at the tires. The road out there had all kinds of stuff going on as far as gravel and stuff like that, and everything in the world was sticking to these tires. So it's almost like the Gremlin goo was doing too good of a job, because I had rocks everywhere. So the tires are literally skating on the slippery asphalt. So gonna have to try to work something out with that. Obviously, it's the first time I've ever used any of that stuff, so I'm not gonna have any judgment for it or anything at all. Everybody uses it, so I'm sure it's great. So we're gonna throw the body back on and we'll do another run. There's no wonder that it runs so much better out here. This stuff is so much grippier, this like concrete here versus the black tarred asphalt. So let's see how this baby does. turn it up a little bit. At 47 miles per hour. So we'll let the ESC cool down a minute and we'll plug her back in and we'll just pump some more stuff into it and see what we can do. One last rip, voltage is getting low, but I still want to hit it again. We hit a top of 45,900 RPMs there. Well, you know, while we're here, I might as well hit that tower over there. What do you say?